It's been a while since I made a video updating you on how my league start is going, so today I want to talk about what I did so far. I think we are around day 4 and I have played almost 3 days, and I think I made around 300 divines. It is kind of hard to say because most of my money is invested in stuff. Here you can see quite a lot of gear, I do have some leftover currency, and I still do have some beasts. And if you are wondering how much this gear is worth, this jewel is around 20 divines, this jewel is also 20 divines. This is double modded Hatred and 03 Watcher's Eye. I think it's around 15 divines right now. I do have Simplex Amulet, it's already crafted, it's somewhere around 25, maybe 30 divines. Then Brand Helmet, I did craft it myself. I do think it goes for between 30 to 50 divines, but most of people craft it themselves. The cluster jewels together are probably 10 divines. And I do have level 4 Enlighten and Empower, which together are around 15. And of course I do have Mageblood, but this is only 2 Flask Mageblood. And the reason why I did buy this one is because, well, first of all, I didn't have money for a full Mageblood, and this one is just 100 divines, so I think it's worth it. And with 2 flasks, you actually can achieve most of the things you want to achieve with Mageblood. So you can use Quicksilver Flask and Onslaught, and you can craft 2 modifiers that you really want on it. So I think for now, this is perfectly fine. So altogether, I think this gear is worth around 250 divines, and I do have some things for sale and some currency and some beasts. So how did I make my money? Well, if you watched my first video, during the day 1 I did farm a lot of highs and I made around 30 divines. And then I did decide to move on to bestiary memories. But I think I made a mistake. I started farming them a little bit too early, so the beasts were not selling super well, and I also could not really buy any yellow beasts to do some beast crafting. But still, I started farming them. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough damage to kill the beast because I was playing Toxic Rain for Heist, so I did have to swap to Caustic Arrow of Poison, which still is not the best build. I didn't invest into this too much, but at least I can build the white map beasts. And another issue I did run into is when we started farming memories, I started inviting some people from my stream, but because we were doing it with 5 people or 6 people, the beasts were very tanky and other people also didn't have that much damage, so it just took us a lot of time to kill them, and also people were crashing a lot. So I actually had to stop doing it in group. We still did some of them in group, but quite a lot of them I had to do solo. And a lot of people actually are asking me how to determine if doing this memory is worth it. So here let me explain how I do it. So you check the price of memories. Right now they go for around 250 chaos, and then you just check all of the beasts that you can drop in there. And there are 9 beasts. There are 3 vivid beasts, 3 wild and 3 primal, and each memory gives you 9 beasts total. So from the first map you drop 2 beasts, from second one 3, and from the third one 4 beasts, so 9 beasts total, and there are 9 different beasts. So on average you should drop 1 of each beast. I'm actually not too sure if they are weighted. I don't think they are. Maybe Wild Bristlemater appears a little bit less often, but I do think they have the same chance. So what you just have to do is add prices of all of the beasts together. So let's say you go to Vivid Watcher. Right now it costs 70 chaos, then Vivid Vulture. Right now it costs around 50. Of course you can also go to TFT and sell them for more. And you add all of them, and then you just reduce it by price of memories, and then you have your profit. So you can determine yourself if it's worth farming them for you. And yes, you can just farm them in white maps. The only difference when you farm them in red maps is that I think it's the primal cyst color is the beast that give you 1 of each master mission, and if you get this beast in white map, it is gonna be white master mission. If it's gonna be red map, it's gonna be a red master mission. But no one really cares about this bit. You're probably not gonna sell it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You can just do it in white maps. So that's what I did on day 2. I just started farming the memories. It did take me a while to kill them because again I didn't have that great of a build and I couldn't do it in party because people were crashing, but I still did a lot of them. And then when I wanted to do some beast crafting with the beasts, mostly the the Wild Hellions for the rerolling Water Eyes, and Vivid Waters for the rerolling of Awakened Gems. I couldn't really do it because there was no yellow beast for sale. So I just decided to go to sleep, and then I woke up the next day and the market was a little bit more alive, and I was able to buy some yellow beasts, and I did some beast crafting. And when I did a lot of Water Eye rerolls and Awakened Gem rerolls, I did realize that I am making quite a lot of money from them, so I actually stopped doing memories and I just straight up started buying the beasts. So I was buying the Vivid Waters for, right now they go for 60-70 chaos. I think I was buying them like day 2, day 3 for between 50 to 65. And the Wild Hellion Alphas I also was buying, I think around the same price, maybe even cheaper, for like 40 at the beginning. And I was rerolling Water Eyes. I was just buying the cheapest Water Eyes possible, so I was buying them for like 20 to 40 chaos. When you are buying them, you can also search for item level 86 at least, then you're gonna get a triple modded Water Eyes, and these are corrupted, so I wouldn't buy them. These you can buy for like 40-50 chaos. I wasn't buying the 70 chaos ones, I was only buying them I think up to 60 chaos, and if there was no more of them on trade, I was just buying regular 2 mod ones, and I was buying them for like 25, 30, 40 chaos, and I was rerolling them until I would hit like a 1 good mod, and then I would sell them, and quite a lot of them sell for like between 1 and 10 divines. Sometimes I was getting a little bit unlucky and I wouldn't get anything in like 10-20 rerolls, I would lose money, but then suddenly I would get like a hatred. I think actually this one I did get myself. So if you hit like a hatred crit, this one just by itself is worth right now 6 divines. Yesterday they were actually 10 divines, so you can make a little bit of money if you hit something good. And the same thing with rerolling Awakened Gems. Most of the time you will lose some money rolling the gems into different ones that are not worth anything, but from time to time you will get something like multi-strike and so on, and you can make money this way. So I think in total I did around 60, maybe 70 memories. So from that I did make quite a lot of money, and then I was rolling Water Eyes and the gems. In total I don't know exactly, but I think I did probably around 300 of each beast rerolls, and this is how I was able to make most of my money. And in case you are wondering what I'm gonna be doing now, I am making a Stormbrand character. So yesterday I did spend I think 5 to 10 hours trading, selling beasts, selling gems and so on, and also crafting the gear for my Stormbrand. And with this build I want to do no hit runs. So my next plan is going to be leveling this character, gearing it up. I still have to buy some things. Actually I'm missing boots because I borrowed them to someone. I actually forgot about them. They are worth around I think 20 divines. I crafted them myself, but yeah, I did borrow them to someone else. And I need to buy gems, level up to probably 97 with 5 ways, and then I'm gonna be swapping to Sanctums. So that's gonna be it for this video, and the next one is probably gonna be about Sanctum, probably in around 2 days. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.